Every business owner I talk to is asking the same question. How do I make AI work for my business? My answer, don't wait. Your competitors are already using AI to work smarter, move faster, and make better decisions. In fact, there's a saying that every day your business is late to AI, you fall 2 days behind. NetSuite by Oracle is the #1 AI-powered cloud ERP trusted by more than 43,000 businesses. It brings your financials, your inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together in one system. And when everything is connected in one place, AI has the information it needs to help you make smarter decisions. So instead of relying on guesswork, you're working from real-time data across your business. How do I know? We're implementing NetSuite at my own business right now, and I can already see the impact it's having on how we operate. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, go to netsuite.ai/Kim. It's built for every industry, ready for every boardroom. netsuite.ai/Kim. Most bad AI work dies before the model writes a word. Not because your prompt was too short, because your brief was too weak. People type, write a launch email, make this better, give me ideas, then act personally betrayed when AI serves up beige paste. I'm Kim Commando for WebRoot. WebRoot Essentials Antivirus protects your devices without slowing you down. Right now, get 62% off at webroot.com/Kim. Here's the thing. AI can't read a room you never described. If it isn't asking questions, it's guessing. So make it ask. Here's the only prompt you need to remember. Interview me first. 3 words. Before AI writes anything, it asks you the questions. Goal, audience, deadline. You answer, it builds the brief. 2 more tricks. Give it a job. You're a pro copywriter. And ask for 3 versions, not 1. Pick the winner. That's it. Interview me first. If you want AI to bite into your project, give it something to chew on. Otherwise, it's just a waste of promptitude.
Up next, Rocky in St. Louis calls into the show looking for answers. He can't pry himself away from mobile games, and Kim talks with him about why mobile games are designed to keep you hooked and what it takes to break free. We have more on that next.
If you're looking for a simple tech upgrade you'll use every single day, let me tell you about Raycon Everyday Earbuds Classic. I've been using them for years, and they've become a big part of my daily routine. They're comfortable enough to wear all day, and they fit perfectly into our busy everyday lives. Whether you're outside, traveling, or simply relaxing listening to music or a podcast, Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic makes life easier, and they're packed with smart upgrades. Active noise cancellation helps block noise distractions. Multi-point connectivity lets you pair 2 devices at once. And the battery life is strong, up to 32 hours. Plus, a quick 10-minute charge gives you 90 minutes of playtime. And the new colors are so fun. Mint green, my personal favorite. Here's the kicker. Raycon delivers the same premium audio quality as the big brands, but at half the cost. It's time to upgrade your everyday routine. Go to buyraycon.com/Kim to get 15% off today. That's buyraycon.com/Kim. buyraycon.com/Kim.
This message is brought to you by Raycon.
Let's see. Rocky in St. Louis, Missouri. You're up next. Hi there, Rocky.
Well, hello. Nice to hear your voice. Thank you for taking my call.
You betcha. So what's going on with you?
Well, I've turned into a zombie over the last several years playing a video game, and I've lost all control over when to play, when not to play, how much money I'm willing to spend in order to play, and on and on and on. And it's very, very embarrassing, but also concerning. I've never had control issues like this before.
So is it, what kind of game is it?
Oh, it's a match 3 game.
Mm-hmm.
You want the name of it?
But yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Royal Match.
So is it kind of like a slot machine sort of thing?
Not really. It's a pattern recognition game that takes place in a fantasy universe, I guess. It's basically a puzzle game, I think would be the best description.
And then how many hours a day are you playing?
Oh, well, I started playing it addictedly about 2 years ago, and I haven't been able to retrieve exact information, but it exceeds 80 hours a week.
Wow, that's a lot. It's a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm addicted. I'm a zombie. Absolutely.
What happens when you just can't put it down?
Well, anytime I'm awake, and my sleep pattern's probably been disrupted quite a bit because of this.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But when I'm awake, it's the rest of the world is boring. Okay.
So it's an escape.
Yeah, it's an escape, exactly. And in this escape, it's not as boring. It kind of works my brain, trying to figure out a pattern and recognize something that, I can be momentarily proud of, even though it's incredibly meaningless. And that reinforcement is enough to set the rest of the world aside and focus on playing the game.
Well, you know what? It's not you. It was programmed that way. There's actually a term for this. It's called the variable reward schedule, and it's the same philosophy as a slot machine. So you know how I've been guilty of that too. Oh, just one more swing of the arm, and I'm going to win the next time. I'm going to get and then they give you a little bit. Maybe you win like $5 or something, and then you're up $20, and then you hit that button again, and then all of a sudden you're wiped out, and you're like, oh man, I'm going to put another $20. How much money do you think are you paying to like get to the next level or anything like that?
Yeah, well, it's if you have credits, then you can continue to play, but you spend your credits in order to continue to play, and so inevitably you will run out of credits, or you will find yourself without any lives, and you're one credit away from being able to continue playing. So
what do you think? What do you think you're trying to escape from? I mean, what is it? I mean,
well, I think I can identify that. I don't have a whole lot of what used to be a social life. Getting out and playing. Not a whole lot of activities down at the club or wherever I would hang out before. And I don't have any family to grab my attention, and no pets. So here I am. My only pet is an iPhone 15.
But maybe you could put that energy to good use someplace else. You could volunteer at a pet shelter. You could volunteer with hospice.
I could, but I got to get away from the game first, because every time I go to volunteer at a pet shelter or foster some animal, I don't get around to it because I've got some credits on Royal Match.
Well, this is a discipline thing, Rocky, right? I mean,
and I'm really ashamed because I find myself at this stage lacking any true level of discipline.
And that's that's what you need. You need to set a schedule for yourself and keep to it. And if you can't do that, I mean, I don't know you. I just know that it's almost like you need to go to an AA, a Gamblers Anonymous meeting, which they do have those. I mean, a Gamers Anonymous.
This situation?
Yes, they do. There's a Gamers Anonymous group. When I put you on hold, I'm going to give you some information about it.
Okay.
Because see, what they're doing right now with these various games is that they are programming them just like as if you were gambling or if it was alcohol, because it's hitting certain buttons and certain levels inside of you that is debilitating you from having a full and fulfilling life. And, sitting there on your iPhone all day, I'm sorry, that's not full. That's not fulfilling. That is not what's intended for you. I mean, go to church, go to temple, put your life out there so that you can help other people, so that you're not sitting back. And also, if you're sitting there all day, you're not getting any exercise. You're not putting this body to use, and a body at rest will stay at rest. So if you're listening right now, I'm going to put some information in our newsletter, which will be available on the website. And Rocky, you hang on, so this way I can get your contact information. And thank you for being so brutally honest with us here on the show. I'm sure that wasn't easy, but I will help you. I promise. Okay, admit it. You love me. Yes, say it out loud. I love Kim Commando. And you can get more of me in a few ways. Number one, join a million folks who get my newsletter every single day. It's free. It's called The Current, and just sign up over at getkim.com. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Komando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And let me tell you, we have worked so hard on this. There's new sets, there's new bookshelves, and this one I'm going to love. Yeah, new lighting. Up to and including a glow light. I didn't know what that was until the lighting guy said, everybody in the universe has one but you. Apparently, it's a light that is on the floor that shines up that makes you look stunning. I told him I didn't care how much it cost. I wanted it. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Komando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to komando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, komando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know. Funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting everything that we do. Because otherwise, I don't know, I'd probably have to do the show for my son. And he's a Gen Zer. He'd do it once just to be nice, but after that, I'd be like, hey, Mom, you need to go find an audience. He would.